and show them what's beautiful. Oh. Your eyes sing to the world tonight and show them what's beautiful. Oh. Your eyes sing to the world tonight and show them what's beautiful. Oh.
Hi guys, so I'm back with another video. This is my fall appropriate go-to look lately, minus the flamethrower, the darker bronzy red color. But it's been my go-to look here lately. You don't have to smoke it out. You don't have to make it this dramatic. I just did for this Thanksgiving video because y'all know I love my smoky eyes. Sorry, Abby's trying to get in the video. And so I absolutely love this look. Let me know what you guys think. I am putting this up kind of late, so sorry. Anyway, I hope to have more videos up for you very, very soon. And if there's a certain look that you would like to see, let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Love you guys. Bye. Hi guys, I'm back with another video, so let's get started, shall we? This is my fall Thanksgiving look video. We're going to start by priming our eyes with, as always, my Tarte 360 12-hour creaseless primer. Sorry about the look, I'm in a goofy mood. So there will be scenes throughout this video where I'm just breaking for a song and break out in a dance or whatever. I apologize now. Anyway, if you also hear snoring in the background, it's Abby. You can't get away from her. She wants to be up on me, so you may hear some snoring. I'm sorry. So after we get our eyes primed, we're going to take the NYX eyeshadow base in Skin on a small concealer brush, and we're going to apply that to our eyelids and then blend it out with our fingers. Then we're going to take some Scotch tape. Yep, that's right. Scotch tape. And we're going to apply that up underneath our eyes. Told you I was in a goofy mood. Sorry. Anyway, we're going to take Scotch tape, apply it to the back of our hands a couple of times, pull it off, put it back on, pull it back off, stick it under our eyes. Remember to line that up exactly how your lower lash line goes up. So that way, if you want to cat eye it out, you can easily do that. I'm just doing this to get a good line. And it's a low line, but a good idea as to where my smoke is going to go. Just in case you wanted to do a cat eye, you could easily do that. Sorry, song break. So I'm going to take Bamboo. Sorry, Bamboo by MAC on a 513, an M513 Morphe brush. And I'm going to apply that specifically in the crease, but I'm going to go ahead and apply it to my lid as well. I want to just get a base down for all the other colors to sit and blend out onto. So once that's down, and we'll get that down. Once I have that down on my lid, the reason I'm pulling it down on my lid a little bit is because I want to have an extra color there for what I'm planning on doing later. So it's, you know, you put the color in the crease for that transition color to blend the other shades up into, so it doesn't look so crazy and harsh. With what I have planned on my eyelid, I wanted that kind of effect on my eyelid as well. So now we're going to take soft brown, and we're putting that, I had to think about what color that was. Sorry guys. We're going to put that just in our crease with that same Morphe 513 brush. I love this brush. I like it better than the Sigma E40. Don't know why. I just do. I have them both. This one to me just does a better job at blending. Not that the Sigma one is bad. It's not. It's just I prefer this one. And that's all it is. It comes down to a matter of preference. So now we're going to take Wedge, and I'm going to switch brushes, and I'm going to use an e.l.f. crease, a precision crease brush by e.l.f. Because as soon as I find it, because this will get me the look that I want, and I want kind of a cut crease kind of look. Not exactly a cut crease, but kinda. You'll see. Anyway, I'm applying this the corner of the eye first, at the outer corner of the eye, and I'm going to circle that in and make kind of that smoky eye look, and then go into the crease. And I do it on both sides. I'm laying this down because it's a darker color, a tad darker, and a different shade of brown than soft brown. And I'm about to go in with ground brown, and so it's that dark to a little darker to reddish color to the bamboo color. So it fades up into the colors that I want. And I'm using a lot of colors. Yes, I know. I get a lot of trouble because I use so many eyeshadows. But you know what? I'm playing, and this is my canvas for my artwork. So yeah, just deal with it, okay? Because I try really hard for you guys. I'm just kidding. Whatever. Anyway, it's just me. It's what I like to do. So I'm taking that same Morphe 513 brush without any extra product and blending out that color that I just put on, the wedge that I just put on. Now I'm pouty because my ground brown, I dropped it and it broke everywhere, and that's all that I have left. Anyway, ground brown's what I'm putting on now with the same precision brush. Do y'all hear Abby? God, I hope y'all hear her. Anyway, I'm sorry, she's a boxer. She snores. So I'm going back in the same spot that I put that wedge in on my eye. I'm going to do that with the ground brown. I'm not going to go in as far with that darker color because I don't really want to. I am going to put it on about the bottom or the lower fourth, the inner fourth. I'm going to put it on a fourth of the outer fourth of my eyelid, not the inner fourth, the outer fourth of my eyelid. I'll get it right in a minute. Y'all bear with me. It's very late while I'm doing this voiceover, so just deal with it and bear with me, please. Anyway, so I'm blending it back out with that 513 brush. I blend everything out with this brush. Y'all, if y'all knew how many times I have to clean this brush in a week, it's ridiculous. I promise. Ridiculous how many times I clean this brush. But I'm going to take and blend that color into the crease a little bit and then up just a little bit. And that color that I just threw up there that you didn't really get to see the name of is Grain. And I'm going to take that and go on the inner to middle part of the eyelid. I'm going to come all the way across to where that dark brown starts. And I'm going to kind of stop right there, blend it a little bit, and then stop because I want it to look graduated. Now, once we have that all down, you can totally stop right there. I'm actually going to take Naked Lunch and do the highlight from my brow highlight. I'm dancing. Stance break again. For my brow bone highlight, I take Naked Lunch, put it on that flat shader brush, and put it up there. You can stop right here. Once you get this done, you can call it good. You can pull the tape off, put on some mascara, and it be done. However, you don't have to stop there. All I'm doing is I felt like some of the color got lost, so I'm not any extra product on the brush. I am just going back in and reapplying some of that to give it more of a cut look. Now, you can be done right here. Totally done. Throw some mascara on, finish the look, be completely and totally done. But me, no. Not going to be like that. So I'm taking Flamethrower by Makeup Geek. All of the other eyeshadows are MAC. This is Flamethrower by Makeup Geek. I love this color. It is such a pretty reddish, bronzy, warm, orangey. It's gorgeous, gorgeous color. So I'm putting that over the grain that I've already laid down, and it's going to give it, it doesn't make it as intense. Again, if you want this to be intense, you can apply like some MAC Fix Plus on your brush and totally pat it on like I'm doing, and it'll work just fine. I didn't want it to be so intense that people were like, what? I just wanted it to be a little bit pop of color right there. So that's what I'm doing. Once I get that done and on, I'm going to reapply. I'm going to blend it a little bit because I want it to look a little smoother and to fuse that color out a little bit. So once I get all of that done, I then go back with that without any extra product again, guys. I'm just going back and reapplying whatever is left on that brush and then blending it back out. That's all I'm doing on that in that crease because I want that crease to be really, really defined for this look. I don't know why. I just felt like it needed to be. And then I pull the tape off, and then there's that look. See how pretty? I cleaned my eyes, and now I'm going to prep my face. I cleaned under my eyes with a makeup wipe, you know, to get rid of all the extra. I've done it 1,000 times. You guys know the routine. So I take that Maybelline Master Prime and that NYX Photo Finish, and I put the Maybelline on first to get rid of the redness. So I'm using the green one to get rid of the redness, and now I'm going to take that NYX primer and put it all over my face as well. And once I get that done, it's time for the Maybelline Dream Wonder Liquid Foundation. I've just started using this. It's a shade too light for me, but the next shade up is a shade too dark, and if I mix them together, it gives me this really funky shade that is still not me. So what I do instead is take the one that's just about a shade lighter than my natural skin color, and I'm using it, and it is Ivory. It blends out. It ends up looking really pretty on me. It doesn't look too light or too dark, and that's what you want. If you're going to have to go with a shade from the drugstore that doesn't match you exactly, go a shade lighter, because you can always darken it a little bit to make it look more natural. You cannot lighten a dark shade. No matter how much makeup you put on it, you're just going to end up with cake face. Anyway, I put that Dream Wonder on the back of my hand. I take a flat foundation brush and apply that all over my face. Once I get that done, I grab my cream contour kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills and my Tarte Maracuja Oil, and I put 2 drops in that upper row all the way across, because I'm going to use all of those colors in my highlight today, except I'm not going to go super dramatic. So what I do is I take that middle shade and I do the V, and then I realize after I get this under this first eye that I forgot to put on my orange dark circle corrector by NYX, and I put that on under both eyes with a concealer brush, and then I go back and finish off with that middle shade from the Anastasia Beverly Hills. But what I do as well when I finish off with that middle shade, because I do the triangle up underneath my Nike swipe, my Nike check, up underneath both eyes, and then I do my forehead, down my chin, the corners of my chin, the top of my Cupid's bow, well, down that part, and then on the bottom, on my chin, on my nose, down my nose. Did I say down my chin? Anyway, down my nose and then on my chin, because once I get that done, I then go in with the yellow and the pink shades, and I mix those two together and apply it on top, because, well, I don't know why I do it. I just do it. I think it gives me a more natural look and not so stark white of a highlight, because I want it to be a little brighter than the rest of my face, and I feel like, personally, doing it like that works. I don't know if it's going to work for everybody, but it works for me. So, you know, whatever works for you. And I go on my forehead, down my nose, the corners of my nose, the top of my Cupid's bow, on my chin, back up underneath my eyes on that check. I call it a check. It's a triangle, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. And then on the sides of my face, just to give it where I want the light to touch it more. Y'all know this routine. You've watched plenty of videos of contour and highlight. You know what to do. And if you don't know what to do, please let me know, and I will gladly shoot you an updated contour and highlight routine. Okay? Totally do it. And I take my beauty blender and I blend this out. This makes it look flawless. I don't know how to explain it. I use the Moroccan Oil by Tarte in that cream concealer kit by or contour highlight kit, sorry, contour kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills, because it gives it it makes it blend a little easier, it makes it apply easier, and it doesn't seem to crease as bad. And then once I go in with my beauty blender, it's like perfection. I tell you guys, there are a lot of concealers and cream contour and cream highlighters out there. I have yet to use them all, but I do enjoy my Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. I'm not going to lie. It's one of my favorites. And once I get this all blended in, you see how flawlessly that blends in, and you can't see where it was, and that's kind of the point. So I'm going to take my Coty Airspun powder and a dry beauty blender, and I'm cooking or baking, whatever you want to call it, all of my spots that I just highlighted, because
Well, I can. No, it's to keep it from creasing, especially up underneath the eyes. But I do everything because I'm 40 and I don't want any of my wrinkles or any of my creases to show too bad. So that's what I'm doing, is I'm just putting it on and cooking. After, the goal for cooking is the longer you leave it on, the better it is for your concealers and your foundation and whatever it is. It's the longer you leave it on, the better it's going to be, and the longer your whole face is going to last. Your makeup face, not your face, your makeup face. But you can go pop popcorn, eat supper, whatever you need to do. You can go do that and then come back and do this, which is just simply taking a big, flat, fluffy face brush and just brushing it all off. And once you're done with that, you're done with that. And it looks amazing, I think. Anyway, I'm taking ground brown on a flat liner brush, and I am simply lining my upper eye line, eyelash line, and then I'm going to line my lower lash line just with ground brown. That's all. I'm not doing any gel liner. I'm not doing any eyeliner. The only time I apply eyeliner is to my lower waterline. There's no tight lining in this video. Are you all shocked? You should be shocked. So we're taking the ground brown on the bottom lash line and we're getting it worked out. Excuse me, I'm so sorry, guys. And I'm applying it under both eyes, and then I'm going to take that I'm going to take bamboo. Sorry, lost my train of thought there for a second. I'm going to take bamboo on a pencil brush, and that's the only color I'm using on the bottom lash line to smoke out my eye. And I'm going to use it to smoke out that ground brown, and that's bamboo right there. And I'm going to smoke out the bottom lash line with that ground brown, well, with that bamboo on the ground brown. And the best pencil brush I have found, I mean, come on now, I know Sigma makes a good one, but I just love Morphe brushes. They are my absolute favorite brushes because they're such good quality brushes at such a good price. I mean, they're not crazy expensive. You're not spending like $40, $30 for a brush ever, because they're really great quality brushes, but they're not trying to break the bank with you or make you break the bank. So once I get that done, I take Blanc Type. No, I take Blanc Type and go into the inner corners of my eyes, up against the nose to give it some highlight. And then I'm going to take Shroom and go up underneath my eyebrows to give it more of a pop. Then I'm taking Too Faced, the brown eyeliner by Too Faced, and I'm just going to line my waterline with that and call it good. I do that on both eyes. I know y'all are used to me tight lining. I know you're used to me doing a whole bunch of stuff for my smoky eye, but I just didn't feel like it tonight because, well, I just didn't feel like it. So I decided that this was going to be good enough, and a lot of people will stop here. Not a lot of people want to do that tight lining. I didn't used to do it. I didn't used to do it. Used to? Whatever. Y'all know. Dance break. Now I'm going to take my contour kit from Anastasia, the powder one. I'm taking that middle bottom shade on a bronze. Well, it's really supposed to be, I think, a blush brush, but I'm going to use it as a contour brush. And I'm going to very softly contour my cheekbones out and go up around my face and bronze my, well, contour the top of my face, but it's really kind of bronzing. I'm laying down a shade before I go in with my bronzer. And that's all I'm doing, is trying to give myself some color. Because y'all know I'm white as white can be. I'm so, like, fair. I'd be like Snow White in the movie. They wouldn't even have to add any extra white on me. It's so sad. It's so sad. Anyway, so we go around the face, on the cheekbone, or underneath the cheekbones, on the hollows of the cheek. And once I get that done, I'm going to pick up my new favorite bronzer. And I don't know why I like this bronzer so much, but I do. It's by there's the name of it. Cativa. And it is with that other contour underneath. It is the absolute best color on me. I love it so much. I don't even know how to explain it. I love it so, so much. And I know it's like bragging or whatever. It's whatever. I love it. So I'm taking two Makeup Geek blushes, Romance and Honeymoon. And I'm going to combine those two together because I love how they look. And this has been my go-to blush look for the last like month and a half. Easy. Not when I'm not on camera, not shooting. This is absolutely what I reach for because I love them so much. And I apply them, get them done, and then I'm going to put on some mascara. And this mascara, guys, it's that NYX one. That's supposed to be the 3D fiber one. I'll link it below, but I think y'all know which one I'm talking about. Like ZaZaZoom or something like that. Anyway, I kind of got some up there in my eyebrow area, my brow bone, and I'm blending it out, and it goes away. If you ever have that happen, you can take a makeup wipe after it dries a little bit and dab it, and it'll come up. Once it's up, then if you need to reapply product, you can simply reapply your product. No harm, no foul. So once I get my eyebrows done, upper and lower, my eyelashes done, upper and lower, I take the Hourglass Luminous Light and I apply it to my cheekbones, up around my eyes, my forehead, down my nose, top of my chin, top of my, y'all know the routine, the brow bone, the Cupid's bow. Wow. Sorry, guys. I'm taking the Hot Red Lip Pencil by NYX, and I'm going to outline and then fill in my lips with this color. So sorry, guys. I'm kind of tired, apparently, because I'm sounding like a fool. Although I don't know how that's any different than any other day, but whatever. We're just going to go with it, right? Just go with it. Go with it. Once we get that on, I'm going to take Absolute Red, which is a liquid lipstick by NYX, and I'm going to very carefully line my lips and apply that red lip color all over the lips. I love red lipstick. Love it. It's so fall appropriate, but honestly, guys, it is one of those colors that I don't care what kind of day you're having. I don't care what kind of week you're having, month, whatever. I promise a really good red lipstick will make you feel so much better about everything. Everything, I promise. I promise it does. It works. It does. And I know it sounds stupid because I used to be like, I'm not wearing a red lipstick because growing up I was told that red lipstick was a huge no-no. It is not. It is absolute beauty when paired with the right eye, even if it's not paired. I mean, it's great on its own, but paired with the right eye, it is going to give you such a huge boost in confidence. I promise. Trust me on this. Go find yourself a really great lipstick. Anyway, enough about that. That is my look. There is my hair down. I hope you enjoy it. Not too bad for a woman of 40, right? I hope you enjoy this look. I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.